Hi, thank you for subscribing to my channel and joining me for the month of June's Lush Level 2 challenge. The spin for June's Lush Level 2 is an armpit spin, which is going to look like this. In order to do the armpit spin, I definitely suggest not wearing any deodorant because you're going to slide right down, and make sure that you have plenty of skin available under your armpit and on your bicep. To get started with this spin, you are going to take the inside arm and put it about head height on the pole. You're needing your armpit open to the pole, so make sure that your elbow is as high as your shoulder. Your outside arm is going to go above the inside arm on this spin. It's kind of like doing an invert, so this will really help actually with your trick for this month, but you're going to be spinning in it and pushing away from the pole. The easiest way to start with this spin is by stepping with your inside leg. What you're going to do is step the inside leg forward, and then you're going to sit your butt under and push your knee forward with the outside leg. So you would step and then push your knee under. You can also do it off of the outside leg. Really just depends on which thing you're going to have a harder time with, either gripping with the arm or pulling with the abs. So try both to practice. So you could also step with the outside leg and push your knee forward and tuck your booty under. The reason that you're doing this is because your hips are going to be forward the whole time during the spin. You're not going to be sitting upright. You're going to be slightly tilted, like you're like in a high-speed car, like leaning back. So I want you to remember that as you feel like you're next to the pole, you need to be in front of the pole. When you throw your hips forward, it should be tilting your shoulders back and opening your armpit to put right onto the pole. It's going to sting, I'm not going to lie, so make sure you shave your armpits a day before, otherwise you're not going to want to shave tonight. So I'm going to do this next one, stepping with the outside leg, and show you how you can easily press your armpit onto the pole. You're going to step, tuck your booty under, push your hips forward, open the armpit to push it right onto the pole. Notice that my hips are starting to launch forward and my armpit came naturally to the pole. Once you feel the pole on your armpit, squeeze super tight with your elbows so that you can lock it in, because you're going to be hanging from this skin only eventually. Practice this a few times, just simply getting the rhythm of stepping, pushing, armpit, squeezing. Because once you're spinning, it's going to be a lot of weight, and I don't want you to just plop down like so. Don't do that. All right. Try it one time, stepping with either the inside leg or the outside leg, pushing the armpit onto the pole, squeezing tight, and squeezing the butt under, bringing both knees up. Should look like this. If you feel it pulling on your arm, then you're doing it right. If you feel like it's squeezing your boob and your arm together, you need to open more first and then squeeze. Next, one way to practice getting really used to squeezing with your armpit is driving like NASCAR laps. So, what does that mean? I want you to get into the driver's seat by getting your armpit on the pole, sitting down into it like you're about to drive a race car. Vroom, okay. Now, squeeze super tight with your elbows and really nice and tight with your arms, keeping your hips forward, and I want you to run laps around the pole. This seems really silly, and everyone always laughs whenever I have them do it, but if you run farther and farther away from your pole, you're going to get into the spin without even realizing it. So try it. I know you're going to laugh. It's okay. Next, once you're comfortable hanging with your arms and your armpit onto the pole and you're able to get your hips rotating in a circle, notice that you needed a lot of speed in order for that to happen. So you cannot do this spin slowly. You're just going to like plop down like, I don't know, a rock in water. Instead, I need you to go into it quickly and with a lot of power. If you go into it quickly and you notice that your hips tilt out to the side, you will be able to start working on letting go of your hands. The first hand that you would want to let go of is actually your inside hand. Once you're spinning and you're wrapped around the pole, hips are forward, knees are both bent, your inside hand is going to release, but not the inside armpit. Do not let go. The hand is going to reach for the outside of your outside thigh. So you're going to reach and grab for the thigh. Your hips have to stay forward, so remember to push your butt forward. Your hand is just barely grabbing on to help squeeze the arm onto the pole. Try that first. Once you have that arm and that leg grabbing, you will notice that if you squeeze your elbow straight, you're not going to need the outside arm anymore and you can let go. All together, it will look like this. Well, I hope this helps with the armpit spin. If you are joining me for my challenge, remember to hashtag Lush Level 2 so that I can keep track of your progress and give you any feedback.